students, I am Kinjal and today we are going to understand a few ways through which you can improve your English speaking skills. First of all, let's understand कि reason क्या है, हम ये क्यों करना चाहते हैं, so that जब आप फ्यूचर में टॉप लॉ स्कूल में जाए तो आप अपने मूड कोर्ट में अच्छे से प्रेजेंटेशन दे सके. दूसरा है it will develop your personality and because you will have a developed personality you will gain a lot of confidence as well. So both these points, personality and confidence, are interrelated to each other. The next thing is that better understanding of concepts and everyone around you, your peer group in a law school. आप कौन से नेशन के कौन से पार्ट की लॉ स्कूल में जाने वाले हैं आपको भी नहीं पता. So for now, let's just hope that wherever you go, आप कम से कम कम्युनिकेशन पार्ट अपना सॉलिड रख सके so that you can interact well with your teachers and peers and you can understand the concepts that your teachers are teaching you there in the law school. So, first of all is the imitation method. In this method, you are supposed to learn anything by listening. So, let's say if I'm listening, let's say you might have a plethora of people around you, जिनकी आपको speaking skills बहुत अच्छी लगती हो. What you can do is you can rewatch their lectures, you can watch videos related to them, and you can try to develop a similar word usage, or you can try to develop a similar accent. Most of the time, people watch Hollywood movies and develop a certain accent. It is up to you to decide what kind of accent do you want. Both of them are fine. Rather, it is a really angulous accent or the other way around. The next thing is to understand vocabulary and inculcate good amount of vocabulary words in your language to basically have a smooth conversation. So सबसे पहले मैंने दो तीन तरीके यहाँ पे लिखे हैं कि आप vocabulary word समझ कैसे सकते हैं. तो एक तो हो गया हमारा root word method, जिसमें आपको एक रूट बताते हैं, आप उसके अकॉर्डिंग 10-12 वर्ड्स लर्न कर सकते हैं. दूसरा है mnemonic, in which you are supposed to you can do it by yourself. You can just take out your high frequency words या कोई भी set of words. और अगर आप इंटरनेट पे देखेंगे there are a lot of mnemonic stories over there जो आप यूज कर सकते हैं. Mnemonic is basically attaching some sort of story to a word or some sort of sentence or a situation to a word जिससे वो आप long term के लिए याद रख सकें. Next is next these two things are actually the application based vocabulary method through which you can improve your English. So first of all is the own list of words. इसका basically meaning मेरा ये था that in your diary or in a notebook, what you can do is that by the end of the day, जब आपका दिन खत्म हो जाता है, before sleeping, you define the most highlighted part of your day, or maybe how your day was altogether. So, but not in more than a line, है ना? एक लाइन से ज्यादा में नहीं कि या तो ये मेरा हाईलाइट था और या फिर आज का मेरा दिन ऐसा था. So what you can do is you can give one new vocabulary to your own day every day. कि जैसे आज का let's say for today's day my day was euphemistic, है ना? Let's say if my day was euphemistic. So what I'll do, I'll take out my notebook, I'll write euphemistic, day one euphemistic, and I will also define why my day was particularly euphemistic today. तो ये एक अच्छा तरीका है to develop your vocabulary. So by the end of even like 4 months, you'll have 100 new words in your vocabulary list to use in future. The next is that words that define your situation right now, or the idioms that define your situation right now, or a wordplay that can be used for a very long time in different multiple ways. तो मैं और इसको explain कर देती हूँ. जैसे for example, अभी for last 15 days, my health was, if let's say my health was not fine, or the world was in some sort of crisis because of the pandemic situation that we are having. So what I can do is I can actually attach this one word or multiple words, and uh, I can think in a certain manner and I can write it down. कि for last 15 days we are in a pandemic and hence we are having a health crisis. अब इस हेल्थ क्राइसिस के बदले मैं क्या एक अच्छा वर्ड यूज कर सकती हूँ? प्लीज टेल मी इन द कमेंट सेक्शन बिलो. इट कैन ऑल्सो बी एन ईडियम, जैसे वेदरिंग द स्टॉर्म एक अच्छा ईडियम हो सकता है अभी, दैट वी ऑल आर ट्राइंग टू come up trying to fight this really difficult situation over here. आगे देखते हैं. द नेक्स्ट थिंग इज रीडिंग रीडिंग एंड रीडिंग. तो देखो रीडिंग से इट विल हेल्प योर इट विल हेल्प योर स्पीकिंग skills, but it will also help your RC solving and such other benefits are also there when it comes to reading. But how to actually start reading? So the first thing is start with your area of interest. इसमें आप एक rule apply कर सकते हो. It's called the rule of 1 hour. It's called the rule of 1 hour. 1 hour rule के अकॉर्डिंग ये होता है कि जैसे आपने सुना होगा अपने दोस्तों को कि आज मैंने मैंने पूरे महीने में 4 किताबें पढ़ ली, दैट आई हैव रेड 4 books इन लास्ट मंथ. तो ये कैसे हुआ? सो बेसिकली व्हाट द आइडियल वे ऑफ डूइंग इट इज दैट you start with your area of interest. You start with the book, with the article, or with the newspaper headline that you like, and try to read that book for 1 hour. If you think that ये 1 घंटे मैंने पढ़ाई अच्छे से कर ली और मुझे ये बुक अच्छी लग रही है, continue reading that book. Continue reading that book. बट लेट्स से कि आपने 1 घंटे तक एक बुक पढ़ी और फिर आपको लगा कि नो दिस इज नॉट माय एरिया ऑफ इंटरेस्ट, दिस इज वे टू गॉथिक इन नेचर. जैसे जो मेरा लास्ट बुक टॉक था, इट वाज अबाउट अ बुक विच वाज गॉथिक. सो अगर आपको लगता है कि इट इज टू गॉथिक तो मैं ये नहीं पढ़ सकती, लीव इट आफ्टर 1 hour. So basically, whenever you are starting your reading journey, start with a book of your interest. Next is newspaper at rescue. Newspaper is one thing which is always available at rescue. So kabhi bhi you will have new fresh content every day of different genres by different writers on the editorial page. So newspaper is one source that you can definitely rely upon. Stay with a stay away from a particular type of writing. I always suggest students to stay away from kind of books that are popular for being grammatically bad. So I would suggest you to stay away from those and try to stick to the classics. Next is conversation is the key. So basically, whatever form of conversation you are having, try to have in the English language. Rather, whether if it is with yourself, so whatever introspection that you are having by journaling or maybe by talking to yourself, जो भी आप जिस भी form of introspection को follow करते हो, चाहे आप journaling कर रहे हो, आप रोज अपनी कुछ नोट डाउन कर रहे हो, या फिर आप सिर्फ सेल्फ टॉक करते हो, try to do it in your own to not to do in your mother tongue, but to use English. And next is try to use the same language, the words that you are attaching to your day every day. Try to use those words in a conversation that with people around you. Okay, so students, I hope you have understood and enjoyed this base and this video. Thank you and have a nice day.